Hey folks, we are in Lexington, Nebraska today, day 93, and we're just getting ready to start the walk. We're a little bit late, so I just got my own notification. How about that? So we've got a few people. We've got Dot is going to be walking with us up there, and Barb has the wrong shoes, so she'll be hanging back. She does have the best shirt. I love the shirt. So we're going to get ready to walk out here. I'm going to flip this camera. So, yep. So that's what we're going to do. All right, folks. We'll be back in a bit. So at the fairgrounds here, guess we can go this way here, Gypsy. So let me set this camera up a little bit different. Oh, really? Right? So hopefully some people will see, and we'll be able to. It's quite windy, so I apologize in advance. So we're going to head on out of the Dawson County Fairgrounds here, and it's a 2-mile walk up to Walmart, and then it's turn around and head on back. So, nice day for a walk.
This everybody.
Get out here, that's right. Bring it. We'll cut here. Oh, so we got some definite winds. What was the temperature? 79? 78. Thank you, Weather Cat. Yeah, that's one of the things that we hope to be able to achieve soon, is we get these people up and then get the something like a church bus or something to be able to do shuttle people out to the walk line. It's one of the things that we're hoping for. Oh yes. You know, yeah, what's interesting is that out in the West, everybody is saying, hey, we're behind you 100%, but they're not so willing to walk across the country. So, yeah. Go out this way. I want to see that sign too. Get an image of that. That's one of the things that we have most of is people, Saznak and I even had that conversation, that people just don't appear to be hurting enough to do something. I mean, when you look in history, you look at Pearl Harbor, right? American people got out and expressed themselves. You look at 9/11, the American people got out and expressed themselves. But they don't realize just how much they're needed right now to express themselves. They're needed at this moment. Don't know where they are. Is that those? Oh. Nice. Oh, that's pretty cool. So we've got Walk for Freedom sign. And then we've got two signs that move in the wind. And we're going to go across and catch the sidewalk over here. Watch that hole. No ankle breakers today.
No, I said hold.
We'll get to the middle and then do it again. We've become proficient in reading the traffic line. And we're off. There's the radio station that they were playing. They were talking about us yesterday. They're probably automated today, being Sunday. How's the signal looking there, Texas? Thank you. Had to adjust the gimbal a little bit. The river. KRVN FM 93. There's a monument out in front of the radio station. Yeah. Let's go see what that monument is real quick. Wow. Okay. So it's a dedication plaque. committing 50 years of service to agriculture. KRVN sign on February 1st, 1951. Dedicated to the farm and ranch families who tune their radios to KRVN, KNEB, and KTIC for weather, markets, agricultural news, and entertainment. November 12th, 2001. Board of Directors. Cool. Very cool. I like stuff like this. It shows what it is that America is about.
Not everybody by surprise suddenly showed up. He did. Well, Mr. T did. He didn't know until like this Friday. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, on the way back, that's what I plan. Is the doors open. It's Sunday, so they may not have
Don't work anyway, but okay.
an actual DJ. They might be running off the computer. But on the way back, that'll be a deal. Well, thank you, Brenda. So, folks, I'm not going to be discouraged by people not actually coming out. You know, we've got short notice. We've got the schedule coming out. We've got Missouri is now up on the website. So our track all the way to the Missouri-Illinois border is now online. All the towns we're going to be near. Next up was we'll try to put a schedule to it within 1 or 2, 3 days so that people can see that. And get some people to come out. The further east we get, the more people we need to see, because we need to fill the streets. There's no doubt about that. Everybody seems to understand that the problem is that Americans don't appear to be hurting enough. We have got a serious problem with our Constitution and our freedom in the United States of America today. We need people to stand up and be willing to fight peacefully for those freedoms to be returned. Go to the website, graywolfwalk.com. graywolfwalk.com. Go to the website, check us out. Share, like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications, and make sure that you copy and paste to your other platforms. Semper Fi, Cajun Cat. Thank you for joining up. So here on the left, this is the Tyson beef plant. Mark is in the room. Afternoon, Mark. Well, afternoon here. I guess it's still morning for you. Just a little bit of a breezy day. We got gusts up to 29 miles per hour, I'm guessing. No, I'm not guessing. That's actually the report. Yeah, there was a report this morning that I read that President Biden called one of the swimmers for the Coast Guard, congratulated him and thanked him for saving everybody that he's been saving over Hurricane Ian. And hang on here just a second. There'll be a meet and greet at the fairgrounds. I'm walking across the country and looking to meet people at the fairgrounds here in about an hour and a half or two. Okay? How are you today?
Good.
I'm walking across the United States for freedom. You're welcome to a meet and greet later here this afternoon at the fairgrounds, at the campgrounds.
All right.
Just okay?
All right, thank you.
Have a good one. Walking across the United States for freedom. You're welcome to attend a meet and greet today at the fairgrounds here in a couple hours.
Thank you.
Yep, he didn't want nothing. Nope. Okay, good. See, that's the ignorance, if you will. Won't even roll the window down to take a card because they just don't get it. You're going to stop my light. You're going to make me wait another light. You're going to make me wait? I don't like you because you made my light delay. But that just proves that people aren't hurting enough. That proves you got two guys didn't even crack their window. I'm not interested in whatever you're selling, guy. You know? But that's okay. I'm fighting for them too. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I take odds on it, but still, sometimes there's a lot of companies say this.
Wow, that wind is kicking up. Hey, look at it this way on the way back. We'll have a push.
Yeah, well, either way.
Should have got him a card. Did you see that? He had Calvin pissing on Biden.
Yeah, I've seen that.
It's actually not bad walking weather. Temperature's about right. The wind is keeping it cool. But we got 16 mile an hour sustained winds and 29 mile an hour gusts. Yeah. What's that? What is that? How Abby is doing? Okay, because you're cutting out in my ear with the wind. I don't know. Yeah, so it's like somebody's asking how Abby's doing. Abby's doing great. Being a pistol. Good. So this movement Has to grow. People need to understand this movement has to grow. We need to get the people out. We need to get the people engaged into letting the rest of the, not only the United States, but the world know we're engaged in the same thing that they are in. Our government is walking all over us. Every government in the world is walking on their citizens. But here we are, when someone's trying to do something, we're more concerned with our daily lives out here than to fixing what is wrong with our country. You got it? So, it is way past the time when people need to get up, quit screaming at their TV set that they don't like what they're hearing or they're seeing. Quit screaming at the TV, quit screaming at the telephone or the computer screen, whatever you're screaming at, turn it off, walk out your door, find me or create your own walk and let them know who the hell they work for. They do not work for the people that are throwing them all that money. They work for us. Point blank. And they're sick individuals. They're sick. Right now, show me one thing about the wokeness that's right with this country. You got full-grown men dressing up as women, going into your kids' school and doing striptease and dancing in front of your children, and they don't even have to tell you that they're there doing it. Sick. Sick. Absolute sick. And you got Governor Newsom signed into law the ability to have a minor child travel to California and talk with medical professionals. I don't even call them professional, they're quacks. About gender reassignment. Surgery. Okay? You're going to allow that crap to happen, and they don't even have to notify you that your child is doing that. What are they trying to do with this country? Look up what the percentages are. They're in the single digits now. Less than single digits, really. Fractions of single digits. But they're trying to shove it down our throat. This has to end, people. And the only way we're going to make this end is with people. More and more people need to rise up and let themselves be heard and seen. Come on out. Can't afford that. Guess what? I can't afford that financially. That's why I ask for help. But I'm out here. I'm out here fighting for my country. What are you doing? What are you doing for your country?
Both served military-wise. Okay, look, this is where my point gets to interject for a minute. We both served military-wise. Brother Grey Wolf and I both have. I still want to know where my brothers and sisters in arms who helped defend the Constitution, who took that oath, haven't stepped up to come out here yet. I'm really mad about that. Sorry. Yeah, this still burns me.
Well, we see it, we hear it, we feel it. And the fact of the matter is, we're not seeing it. People have simply turned off to actually hearing what's happening with this country. They're tired, I get it. I'm tired. We're all tired of hearing the crap. We're labeled as conspiracy theorists because that's how they want it to be seen. They're not going to tell you the truth, people. So we have to fight. We have to fight. What's that?
You started in Adelanto in February.
Yeah, I left my home on the 21st of February. That's the second mask I've seen. So if if this virus is so damn deadly, how is that not being contained as, like a Sharpie would when you get done using it, contained as a biohealth risk? Why not? It's all garbage, people. Wake up. I am thoroughly surprised at how many people don't get it. Saw another report this morning from medical professionals saying that more than 20 million people around the world have died from jab injuries. Millions more have been maimed for life. They're not reporting it to you. They're not. But you've got doctors like Dr. Corey, Dr. Pierre Corey. You got doctors like Dr. Simone Gold, Dr. Robert Malone, Dr. Paul Alexander, and many others that have come forth. PhD level doctors have come forth to tell you the truth. When they're oppressed, that they must be touching a nerve. In the Air Force, we used to have a statement: if you're not catching flak, you're not over the target. There's another mask. That's biohazard. There's another mask. How many masks? Should we go on a mask count day? There's another one.
I'm not trying to unless I have to.
Biohazards. According to the left.
There you go. Make sure we get that statement right.
So, oh my God. I've seen so many people now saying that they're going to shame us all into getting the vaccine. Huh. So, Viejo? Rancho Viejo? I'm guessing that's a Mexican. Yep, a Mexican restaurant. Oh yeah. I saw this thing up on the social media last week or yesterday actually that shows all these important people, including President Biden, saying that get the vaccine and you won't get the virus. And then with Trudeau and Biden and all these medical professionals and politicians getting the jab. And they're all saying if you get this, you won't get the virus. And then it cuts to them all getting the virus after they're all getting COVID. But they're still telling people, one person, a doctor up in Canada, says, I'm triple vaccinated and triple boosted, and I got the virus. Thank God I got the vaccines, or it would have been a lot worse than just the headaches and stuff that I got. Uh-huh. They've just got people so scared that they just want to continue this facade to control people. We need to rise up. We need to rise up now. This is our last opportunity for a peaceful resolution. Trust me. Yep. That's what Dr. Corey fights for. Dr. Corey fights for the fact that there are viable therapies that will work, but they're shunned by governments, by people like Fauci, because, hey, if there's a viable treatment, a viable therapy, then they couldn't have an emergency use authorization to push their billions of dollars worth of jabs. Right. Nice, Freedom Hall. Replacing them. was a good one.
It was. I don't want to admit that, but in worse.
Yeah. What's that?
No,
Yeah.
this is what they do know. I've never gone to school like this now. So I drive my
Yeah, this wraps back around.
I knew from day one.
Hey, brother. Good.
Okay, you want to flip here? You want to?
You go back in here. I'm going to use the facilities for a minute.
Okay.
So,
Okay, but either way, just let you know. When we get to the end of this, well, I'll stop for you because I don't want to get in trouble for my sign on the back.
no problem.
Walmart has an issue with it.
With what? Oh, well, not. They're fine.
I know that, but they have issues.
Well,
They consider me panhandling.
yeah, well.
That was a battery.
All right. I'm going to hand you folks off to Gypsy while I go inside and use the facilities for a second.
No, I'm staying out here.
Staying out here?
Yeah, this is me staying out here because he's going to hand me down. That way you can run inside and use the restroom and everything else.
You don't need to use the restroom? No.
Oh, look, big gray wolf. Okay, no, wait a minute now.
Okay. We'll be back.
Okay.
Sorry.
Sure. Other side over on this side top, where the other one is. There you go.
Thanks so much.
Yep. Now I feel like a beacon. Hi, y'all. How you guys doing today? Here, let's give you a round looking at Walmart parking lot. Okay, I'm not normally the one that plays with the camera, so y'all know this. Yes, ma'am. Oh, all right. Hold on. Yeah, all your equipment. Come on. This is really fun, y'all. Okay, Mama, I'm live. Y'all, really, I wish I could show you how I look right now, carrying 3 flags, holding a camera pointing at Walmart. I'm not. I'm doing the best I can for somebody who does not know how to run this equipment, just so y'all know that. But I am trying to show you around of what everything that's going on around me is. So you guys get an idea of what, yeah, we're in. This is really weird without having music in your ear, just so y'all know that. This is a busy Walmart. Yes, ma'am. Don't ask me how I wound up in this position. But as long as I got a captive audience. Now, as long as Walmart don't come out and say nothing, I'm okay. And I'm not sure if I like this gimbal thing or not. It likes to move on its own. If you guys could really truly see the looks I am getting standing. It's kind of way, but at the same time, no, it's not, because that means these people are not paying attention to what's going on around them. And that kind of scares me a little bit. Because if, oh, ladies, if you guys truly understand the crazy looks I'm getting. I got 3 flags on me, Gray Wolf's walking stick, the camera, and I'm plugged in one ear. This is fun. Now I see, yeah. Now I see why I leave this to Gray Wolf, y'all. I'm not. No, here, hold on. Is that better? That wind is really killing us right now. So that may be why I sound like I'm underwater. That and my jaw is really killing me today. We've taken some Tylenol and everything. Yeah, nothing's working at the moment. Hold on. That one way back there. Oop. There we go. Yeah, he's still sitting there. His sign says spare tank. Have a good day, brother. Thank you. I don't think so. At least he had no markings for that purpose. And if you don't think that Gray Wolf and I weren't paying attention to that, then yeah. I mean, we were, but I am getting a lot of smiles, though. So I'm just, like I said, I'm waiting for one of their employees to come say something to me. Yeah, I'd probably yell it, but knowing my luck, they'd probably get me for it. They'd probably try to say I was panhandling or something and ban me from Walmart properties or something. Not that I don't like Walmart, I do to a certain degree. It has its purposes, especially when it's really the only choice you have anymore. She's doing really well. Dot is handling the walk really well. I asked her. She said as long as we're not power walking, we're good. Hey, Minnesotans. Oop, shit, there went my lighter. Oh, this is so much fun. Oops, sorry, didn't mean for the pole to be in the way. Okay. Here comes Brother Gray Wolf. Ooh, that little kid right there is not happy. That little kid is not happy. Especially. That's because you can't discipline them without getting in trouble.
Yeah.
Okay, there's that part. Thank you. I'm twin barreling it. I said I'm twin barreling it. Many dots. As soon as the young lady comes up. I don't know if I muted that by accident or not. You may want to check. Wasn't sure. That was the only spot I could do. Now you might have muted it. I heard it.
What?
Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Hold on. My bad.
No, it's not muted. There we are. And there's Miss Dot.
Sorry, I had to walk through the back because there was one. I'm not sure which one's mine. Does it matter? No, not really.
Yours has this point top on it, but it doesn't matter.
His does?
No,
Mine
yours.
does. Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. It really don't matter either way.
There we go.
Okay. All right. Let me
Okay.
close this mic out.
Yeah, close that mic out so it doesn't reverberate in my ear.
That's why I was trying to, sir.
So we are ready to walk it on back. I don't see anybody else here that's going to be joining us.
No, and I just took the Barb. She said nobody's there.
Yeah, that's interesting. We need to get to the radio station, I guess. If you know anybody around Lexington, Nebraska, give them a call. Tell them to come to the Dawson County Fairgrounds to the campground, which is the northern side, and say hello. And
Come on, Joyce. Come on, enjoy a wonderful conversation.
Did you talk to anybody out here?
the
No,
guy
I
gave us a
just
thumbs
put
up.
my hand.
Oh, sure.
That's one of those ones when yeah, yeah. No.
Getting a thumbs up, but I'd like to get them some cards and an invite. So that would be cool. Well, that used to be a battery there.
That used to be a vape pen.
Something.
Vape pen mama. If nothing else, brother, I'll come back down and sit where that boy, well, kind of where that boy's sitting. And I'll pass cards out. I don't care. You know me, yeah. You gonna do me?
Well, if you want my cards, you want to stay here and Dot and I will walk back? It's up to you.
Not at the moment, because I'm gonna go back and eat some lunch real fast.
All right.
My tummy comes first.
There's the reason right there. Get some people to come back for a meet and greet. That's the problem. They think I'm panhandling or something.
That's the reason I'm trying to watch where I'm at. Yeah.
Yeah. If we can hand them out cards or talk to them, tell them to come back to the fairgrounds for a meet and greet.
Shoes.
Nah, it's okay.
Ignore it. Well, now we got the wind to our back. Hey, I can hear myself.
Yeah, I don't have this howling right here.
Yeah. So the Runza's got truck parking now.
I will have when it's all
That
said
would
and
be
done.
Pride. Oh, Runza does have that one.
Yeah, on the back.
They said yesterday there was a helicopter that landed out here. It was loading up with spray stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
For out here?
I don't know.
Must have been that container right there then.
Could be. So it must have landed right
Land
here.
right
I
there
saw
on that
the
pad.
Holiday Inn Express sign. Picture.
Must have been that then. Fill and chill.
Might be a little warm back with the wind.
That's true. Yes. Beautiful day.
I'd have to grab my hat though for the second trip.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to burn my forehead again. Done that a couple of times already. It's no fun when the forehead starts feeling. It's right. Yeah.
But that renew lotion I gave you from Melaleuca was good.
It's Melaleuca. We got the Melagel as well. Well, that Melaleuca's got tea tree oil in it.
Grandson, after they moved to Minnesota, his grandma up there worked on diesel engines. He was about 3, 4 years old. Touched that oil, welding it. He had this huge blister on his head. My sister used her daughter.
Right.
My daughter used it on his hand, and in 2 weeks it was gone.
That's the second time she's been by.
She's a waving.
People don't know what's going on. So they just assume, you know. And it's like, look, you guys pay attention to local news and everything else. Then you know what's going on.
Yeah, people just don't get it. They're just going on with their daily stuff. And they're just, yep.
Again, haven't hit that personal bubble yet.
Yesterday there was 95,000 people in Lincoln at the football game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's like
I used to be an avid fan.
The only games I watch anymore are college. I don't watch professional. Alma, watch out. Because those kids are playing for heart. So, yeah. Oh, I was supposed to ask Mama Wolf, she's doing really well. Yes, ma'am. You asked about Lady Dot. She said she's doing really well.
Lady Dot's doing good.
Hello.
Going out of business after 32 years.
Yeah. Johnson's Jewelry. Yes, it's just is very surprising to me how I'm not able to get to the people. I mean, I get to the people, but the people that I talk to are like, yeah, good luck. Okay. What are you going to do about it?
A lot of them are waiting for others.
That's the reason why I'm trying. That's why I get so mad. That's the reason why he's in front of the camera, not me. Because if it was me, I'd be in a tyrannical rage.
You remember when we just first went across
Yeah.
all the people.
It was never about that. It was about raising awareness. It's still about raising awareness.
And gaining people.
Yep.
It's all about the people. People, if you want your country, you're going to have to stand up. You can't expect someone else to fix it for you. You have to be part of it. Bless you.
It comes down to time constraints. We're trying to make a deadline before.
Yeah.
And
But I meant
yeah.
back
Oh yeah. I wish we could have been able to do that. I mean, there's a few points where I wish we could have done a few more cities, gotten in and done, gotten in that. Everything else. Things that were very short supply.
It's like that lady driving down the road, holding one hand on the wheel and the other one on the can of soda.
Yep.
Don't have time for you. Don't have time for you. I'm busy.
When they start taking their personal freedoms and then starts involving their personal bubble, they start screaming. By then, it's too late.
That's right. You got that nail on the head. Once they're finally feeling the pain of what's coming, it'll be too late to do anything about it. You want to do something, you do it now, while we still have an opportunity to do so.
At least get your voice heard. I mean, even if you don't want to come out and walk with us, we do have the Pony Express. Drop your letters.
Yes.
Come out and see us and talk to us. You ain't got to walk. Come on. Come out and walk.
taking off.
What?
When are we leaving?
I guess we're leaving tomorrow morning, and it all depends on what we get out of here this afternoon.
Yeah.
We're not going to be able to do any other walking with anybody because weekdays they're just dead as hell, like today. But look at that. We got some wind. See that?
I thought this would be good.
Yeah, we did too.
It's good.
It comes back to that. I mean, it is good.
It's good.
It's just one of those ones.
At least they know about you now.
Yeah.
Go on your website.
Yeah, I mean, there's spots when we were going to Colorado. We had you guys no clue what was going on.
For the most part, there's a lot of people in what's up? What's up? What's up? I just don't know at this point how to get to the organizers that set up the bridge flags. All the people on those bridges.
It was somewhere out west, and then Allie French in Lincoln. She has Facebook page Nebraskans against government overreach.
Who?
Allie French.
Allie French on Facebook. We need to look that up.
Yeah. Nebraskans against government
We need to get to her. So she's the one that was.
She was kind of, because she's the one I asked what we need to do and all that.
Right. So you've had recent communication with her?
I'm friends with her on Facebook, but recently there hasn't been a lot going on. But she organizes a lot of stuff down that way.
Yeah.
A lot of rallies and things.
There you go. I heard you start looking up.
Yeah.
That's the other reason why I'm glad we get the opportunity. Because they know what's going on with their own cities and their own government.
Down that way it's bad. They're trying to get conservatives in office everywhere.
Easier to take control that way.
They even had the Nebraska school board administrator resign. He was pushing on that.
The more you can educate, the better we become.
I think a lot of it is diversity.
Right. But it's still, you got to make waves in order for people to learn.
Right.
I mean, if history has not taught us anything, it's taught us. Right. It's like I can tell you all that was part of our culture way back when. You got to get used to it. Let's go! Just as a joke, in the evening time, if I see kids come out of that cornfield, I'm gone.
What?
I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. No, so I'm done. Yeah. I mean, I've been living up in the Pacific Northwest where I live. I'm used to that. Bears, bobcats, all kinds of things. I go camping off the place without a gun.
But my daughter lives north of Grand Island
Right?
in a place called Lake of the Woods.
Yep, I know it.
She's got a little lake right by your house, and right to the other side across the road is the river. The other day, the mountain lion with two cubs
Yeah.
right in their area there.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
They
yeah.
like to run and walk a lot, so
Now, when I do this out in the woods, I do take put bear bells on because of where I live.
do you have what bear spray and stuff?
Yeah, I mean, I carry bear spray with me, but, and I also carry, they call them toppers. They're 180 decibel. With explosive device, it's 180 decibels. That's the reason why I don't carry a gun. I pop a couple of them off. No problem. I was going to say, my sister and my brother-in-law, they just bought 2 brand new 9mm apiece. So, what's got a lot of 6 hours. They've gone out and they've done practice. Now, so you practice ammo or do you want personal protection ammo? So they took both. They were smart. And they went out shooting the other day, and from what I understand from my brother Jay, she shoots better than me. Now, I can't argue that fact because my wife shot better than me, and I'm a professional shooter. So I'm not saying anything. That is a deep cut. Silicone one. It's missing the metal insert that goes through it. I knew exactly how I missed it going the first way, I don't know.
I didn't.
See how you are? You could have said something. I just broke my glass piece. Come on now. Doesn't do me any good until further down the line when I get on the state, but
Yeah.
I purchase my medicine. And that's something that, I bet I'm arguing all the time about as a medical patient with the states that have not gotten that far. I feel like a third rate citizen. I can't even get my meds. I can go into a liquor store, buy all the liquor I want. But I can't get medication that's prescribed to me by a doctor because either I don't live in that state or it's illegal in that state. The government still got Schedule X. The benefits I've seen of it coming out of other countries where it's legal and out of states where it's legal. No, I'm sorry. I watched the Children's Hospital. Come to Oregon. Plus, 5,000 young edibles. And they were giving them to children.
Yeah, I'm doing great. Yep, just listening to Gypsy talking over here to Doc.
Sorry, I'm medical advocating. I have to watch myself with that. It is still technically by my government. Never mind.
Ooh, yeah, there come the wind. So, there we go. We got Wolfie. See, we got Wolfie.
That is a big processing plant, though.
That's a baby one. I've hauled for National Beef. And I've done the chicken and the turkey for Tyson, but not the beef.
Can't do Tyson chicken. I've been in the kill plant.
Yeah, you wouldn't eat beef anymore if you went inside there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
We don't. No. I got friends that work for.
Very good. You get these freedom honks. We need more people, people.
No thank you.
We need more people. Lots and lots more people. We've got this meet and greet here this afternoon at the Dawson County Fairgrounds, north of the track, north end at the campground site.
It's on the rodeo side.
The rodeo side, yeah. Meet and greet, talk to people, get some more folks. We get up here to the station. I doubt it'll be, open, given that it's a weekend. It does surprise you how in the middle of Nebraska, how many people are lacking English.
Oh, I don't even want to go there.
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't want to go there.
Yeah, I mean, it just surprises me.
You and I privately had this conversation about
Yeah.
it.
Yep.
Because that will get into so much trouble.
It's interesting though.
Now, if they're here legally with 3 cards, work visas, whatever, I'm good with it. I mean,
Yeah.
necessary, whatever you need to do, the sponsorship, everything. Ones that come over illegal thinking that, yeah, no, I get mad. I know. The backside of the racetrack. Backside of Honduras, Guatemala. Yep. issue I had in Oklahoma City, I had a 19-year-old kid that I knew spoke English. Pretend that he didn't. Yeah. That's usually just a 2 week suspension. I don't mind 2 weeks being off.
You are? Oh, you? Wow. Yeah.
Actually,
That's why I put my X39 patches on my lip.
helps me.
Because there's the X39 and the X42, I believe. 49. Yeah.
I'm just kind of getting started.
Yeah.
All I know is when you put the little scope up to it, it goes beep, and you shoot it. That's all I need to know. We were joking around about shooting airplanes.
Oh,
It's one of those, that's all I need to know. Just make sure this little rocket goes where it's supposed to hit, and I'm good. Aviation is never
This is an image where you've got the employee of O'Reilly standing there doing this. I used to own a shop, so I'm like, that's never a good sign. I don't know what to tell you. Your battery might be.
See, that's why I still believe in the small town mechanics. Something's wrong, drop in real quick, see what's wrong with it, fix it, gone.
Yeah. Well, that's what they did back there in Grant. Boom. Couple tires, done.
Yeah, we were 45 minutes. We were out, 2 tires. I think you were in there talking politics more than they were working.
No. I don't politic.
Okay,
I
my
spent
word for it, that's not
I spent some time with the deputy sheriff. No,
Oh, I have.
I haven't been out.
I have. Yeah, no, there was 3 of them up over here by the fairground yesterday. They were doing radar checks out the bridge. So I got a chance to talk to them for a couple minutes, passed out a couple of cards, they knew what we were here for. They already knew what we were here for. So it's like, well, I mean, I get it, they have to work. I take them with public service and let them do a wonderful job. Yes. And the counties let them know. It's more of a courtesy. Yeah. So that way they've got an idea of who's in their community, what's going on. In case something does go sideways, they know the issue.
And also, I'm trying to get a hold of the sheriffs. So, talk to the sheriffs. Sheriffs are the constitutional officers of the United States. They're the only ones recognized by the Constitution.
And if you are a sovereign citizen,
Uh,
they're the only ones.
that's a belief.
Let me believe that lie.
All right.
You say that nicely. Let me believe that lie.
The Constitution recognizes only one form of law enforcement, and that's our sheriff. They don't. They are elected individuals. They do not report to the president. They don't report to the governors or the mayors. They are reporting just to the people, and they are constitutional officers. Which is why every single one of them in the United States should be standing up and saying, none of this is happening on my watch.
I know. I agree with you on that. Them and the elected constables.
Which is still under the same
Right.
premise.
Different titles for the same job.
Well, I mean, when you go back into the 1500s, they were called constables in England. And then the reason that they brought on the sheriffs was because you have the shires and the rifts. One represents the cities and one represents the the villages, and the other one represents the counties, areas. The shires and the rifts, put those together and you have the shire rifts, which is where sheriff came from. And prior to being dubbed sheriffs, they were constables. But back then, a lot of them were actually tax collectors in the 1500s. All you got to do is look at Robin Hood, the sheriff of Nottingham.
Hey, look, that's our IRS department.
Take from the rich and give to the poor.
Well, in their case, keep it.
Yeah.
Lady Dot, we're gonna put you back in the middle. Flag going in. I can't see nothing on this side. Yeah, last time I got cut, went to a high tide, 2 years ago, got to the point where I could get into a ponytail and showed her length. When I was 15, young, just California City. Yeah. And for me, it's more of a, I want to see about as much as I can, hair-wise, back to what it was before my mom passed. That was the promise I made to a couple of good friends.
Nice.
Yeah.
But I'm not really
Well, no, but it's still one of those ones where, where's everybody else? Why am I mean, I'm still one of those ones that's like, what happened to everybody?
Yeah.
Because I mean, I think about when we were with TPC, all the amount of people on the bridges, everybody that was out with us, how long the convoy was at one point.
Yeah.
And it didn't even make any kind of news whatsoever. Yeah.
And when we went across to Oklahoma, the Oklahoma State Troopers, they had helicopters. And when we got to Big Cabin, Oklahoma, they estimated that we had 7,000 plus vehicles and 30 miles in length. Not one news channel reported that.
Yeah. Yeah, it wouldn't have even been known if it wasn't live stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, live streaming is the only thing that's brought this to bear. But what's getting more attention right now is what we were talking about earlier when we showed up.
Yeah.
And it's frustrating because we're out here, we're doing this, we're looking to get the support of the people because ultimately, constitutionally speaking, when the people do rise up in peaceful assembly and using our First Amendment rights, that's when changes will be made. If we can't get the people to rise up, then we can shake our head and at least say we tried. But it is getting to the people. And even if it means that we're down the road some afterwards, it's still getting to the people. That ambassadorship, if you will, to what it is that we're doing still exists even if we're not in town. It's like they may, it's like we've got Miss Rayette back in Delta, Utah. I know she's out here. She's still playing that ambassador out of Delta, Utah for her community. I want to see communities get together and do their own walks. If we can take having the community walks, the walks are what get this even bigger. Imagine now, a week from now, that you guys are able to even put together walks to do the same exact walk. Yeah, that's what I said. I don't think there's anyone here. I think this door is going to be locked up. But we're going to leave them a card on the door.
Okay.
We'll leave them a card. Yeah. Well, it's an automated system. All radio stations on the weekends, they take their weekends off. So there we go. Now it won't fly away. You okay? There you go.
Yeah, those are radio.
Leaving the card under the windshield wiper. I see it coming. Yeah. No, that's where even one person does make a difference, you know. It does.
Practice walking before you started.
No, I didn't. I come right out of the truck and right onto the road, and the first 245 miles I walked every step. I didn't start jumping until I was halfway through Nevada, realizing I'm not out here to talk to the wildlife.
Yeah.
I'm out here to talk to the people. And although you've got many people have done walks across the United States for different things, this is a first time ever event. No one's ever looked to try and gather more people. Literally doing a Forrest Gump kind of move.
Yeah.
And to answer your question, it was all three.
All three vehicles. There you go. Well, see, the thing of it is, we don't know how big their reach is. So even when we leave here, they're going to be looking at the website and looking and seeing what it is that they can do.
Yeah, I share stuff every day. I share your YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we do too. Well, like me, everybody out there sees what's going on. But we're so short-staffed right now in the racing industry that nobody else can do it. It's just the mandatory. You gotta have your doctor. So it's one of those ones that's like you just killed 3/4 of the workforce.
Sustained 17 miles an hour and 30 gusts, 83 degrees.
Because that's what they're taking over. That's what they're doing in Oklahoma. Any grade 3 track right now, they're trying to take over. Because they can make money off it. He lost the race, they threatened to kill him. And well, when they took him to the racetrack, because that's what he likes to do, he got onto a grade 3 track and they're putting him to see what he was. So it's like, I don't think I'm going to do that. I missed that one.
What's that?
The one straight in front of us?
Yeah. All right.
out these ways.
These are great signs. Just we got to get the people. Ignore. Do what? Right? If they're buying, everybody talking about the ice cream. We should be talking about the freedom, folks. We need to get these people to come out.
If you really want me to go set off in the MP, I will. Give me all kinds of I get into Sunday church, things like that.
Well, people are still going to do what it is that they're used to doing. That's what.
But look how many vehicles there were.
Yeah.
And all the people at Walmart.
All the people. And the interesting thing is that you see the people that are rolling the windows up because they don't want to have anything to do with what you have to say. That's primarily what I'm running across. I mean, is people just, when I do get a chance to talk to them, they're like, whoa, okay. Right.
Kind of like my smile, you look beautiful sign when I hold it up. It's the same thing. Why? Well, you're there. And that's what they're used to. Tradition. I hate to say that.
Excuse me. So about 2 hours, just under 2 hours. It was about quarter to 1.
No, hold on, let me. You're talking to somebody who's used to walking between a minimum 12 to 15 miles a day. So, no, for me, I'm used to doing it so much. So yeah. Tell me about ponies. About ponies. No, I'm gonna have to go check it out. I don't know. I'm running this way, though, bro.
He wants to see the ponies.
No, I want to use the restroom.
Oh. Well, that's 4 miles, Dot.
Wow. Seems a lot longer. A lot further.
Yep.
Seems like 10.
That's 4 miles. 2 out, 2 back. Yeah, my first day I did almost 16 and got blistered up. The fourth day was almost 20 with blisters.
Yeah, Yeah, I think I saw your post.
Yeah.
What were you putting on?
Castor oil. Yep. Castor oil was a wonder oil. Works real good. Yeah. Looks like that's broke. Well, thanks. There's your sister inside. Yep. Yep. Oh, it's fine. You know, it's we made it.
Yeah. Need water?
Thank you.
Make you a plate. Dot, you need water? I still have some. Thank you so much. You guys want a couple of brisket sandwiches?
Oh, sure. Now Gypsy can take a minute. I'm gonna take this pack off. There went Wolfie. You got him? Yes. There we go.
Brother, we're gonna cheat. We're just gonna do this.
Okay.
Because the wind's just gonna catch it.
May have to take him to Beachy.
I'll tell you if I got it right, but I'm gonna stop.
Yep.
Sorry, you got that.
Sorry about that, guys. Didn't mean to. Ah.
Yeah, the rodeo. We have the rodeos here.
Boy, the wind is not joking around today. Oh man, that smells great. Oh man. So, from the research that I've been doing, and I may have inadvertently, not knowing about it, tore my rotator cuff. Look at this. This is wonderful. So, you guys should be coming out here. Look at that.
Okay. Is he coming right back, or is he gonna be gone for a little
Yeah, he'll be back.
bit? Okay. I'll be gone.
Very cool.
I didn't see him. Oh, there he is over there. Yeah, he's coming back. I'll let him know.
Oh, goodness.
He's talking to the lady over there. That's good.
Yeah, I don't think I've been to a rodeo here. They used to have them over in front of the grandstand years ago.
Yeah. So this is the rodeo ground right here, right?
Yeah. They do the stock car racing
Mm-hmm.
over there in front of the grandstands now. And whatever else they do over there, I don't know. Maybe we'll have one of these cold ones.
Mm-hmm.
Well, golly. Would have been nice to at least have 5 people come.
Oh, it would have been.
So I guess you had 2.5.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, we have. We've got. At one point, I had 9 coming across Nevada.
Going across Nevada.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had it not.
9 people that walked with you.
Yeah, not all at the same time, but
Uh-huh.
because some had to drive the vehicle,
Oh.
and so it would switch back and forth. Like Whiskey Tango, him and Patty would. She'd walk, he'd drive. He'd walk, she'd drive.
It's not seen that.
Yeah, they. You'd recognize him. Had almost dropped my phone again. Who? Sherry Hall. Thank you, Sherry. Mm-hmm.
Barb said she was hoping you, I think it was Thursday, she was hoping you'd come because she said that's when Tyson burns blood and it stinks really bad.
Mm. Yeah, it wasn't that bad. Of course,
Hopefully it hasn't dried out. She went to get spoons. There weren't any.
Okay. Thank you, thank you. Team horses. That's what they're working.
yeah.
Yeah. Team ropes.
Well, Barb's husband used to be
Some of the trainers I used to work for, assistant trainers, excuse me, that I used to work for. That's how they got their start, was team roping or barrel racing.
Yeah, I think so, Weathercott.
barbecue sauce.
Right here.
I'm good. I'm good. All they're doing is working them out. Everybody right now is out doing harvest.
I haven't seen any out around me.
She was just telling me now they just started. Sometime between now and November 1st is when they'll be done.
Yeah.
Yeah, because some of it was really dry.
What's that?
I said some of the corn was really dry.
Mhm.
Probably great.
Are they letting it go to seed or what?
don't know. She was just talking that they don't start their harvest. They just started it. Well, or will be starting it this week.
Depends on how dry it is and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Get everything packed. No, I didn't have any more plastic. So. There's napkins if you can.
Hang on to them. I'll take one. Thank you, sweetheart.
Well, they want that one.
I'm glad we didn't put the tent up.
I'm good.
Yeah.
It wouldn't make it.
Are you ready for a sandwich? How did Elk Creek do last night?
I thought I grabbed a spoon.
Oh, no, I did.
Did you grab my spoon?
Last one? Yeah.
Yeah. Mm. Well, we'll see if anyone shows up for.
Okay, well, I'm gonna munch here real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Let's switch the gear around real fast. Grab that and head back to Walmart. I think I'm not going to do that. No. I'll make it look like I'm standing and trying to make it look.
And then talking to people and tell them to get over to the fairgrounds, over to the rodeo ground.
Mm-hmm.
Got a meet and greet.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Is there room?
There's a room right here.
Yeah, because she was kind of wondering, what's going on?
Was she?
Mm-hmm.
You gave her a card and everything, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Invite them to come over and talk.
The radio, like they're.
She might have, with getting things prepped for harvest, trying to get horses worked. I mean, I get it, especially I'm working the horses part.
No, you're good. I'll send some of this brisket along with you guys.
Nice.
And drinks. We have room for drinks. Because I have lots of drinks in my car.
It's not all fun, man. It's kind of like, I know how to play peppers.
You all three sleep in the RV? No?
Him and T, just like in the RV, I sleep in the trailer. Used to it.
You have the door open? Doesn't it get hot?
No, actually, it's cold.
With that, yeah.
We were looking at taking one of the tarps we got and sealing off the door when we hit the colder areas just to make sure it stays warmer in there.
So have you been to any of Trump's rallies?
Not since before the election. Actually, I was at. I'm going to assume that you saw that I was in March. I was on Capitol
yes.
Hill, right?
Yeah, I watched that.
You watched that, and then, but also,
I was, is it Cowboy Kid? Kid Cowboy.
Kid Cowboy, yeah.
I loved his passion there.
Oh yeah.
He is a very interesting man.
We're trying to get a hold of him.
I saw Vern talk to him not too long ago.
Who?
Vern, the guy that drives the yellow truck.
Minion.
Minion. There you go.
Mm-hmm. One America, no Patriot. Or One America, no. What is it? One America, no something.
Party?
No party, yeah.
Yeah.
He was at the 10-4 DC, and that's where he is right now.
Mm-hmm.
He gave up his Rumble account, I think.
No, he said he still has it.
I was gonna say, I thought he still had it because I checked him on the other day.
But he doesn't use it?
Oh, I haven't checked that part.
He said he started doing it on YouTube to try to get people to go over to Rumble. I heard
For his
people
bowl making.
talking on Telegram if they were having troubles with Rumble. Oh, really? It's not as, I don't think as user friendly as YouTube.
No, it's not.
You have to scroll clear down to see the comments, and they're not automatic populating. It's not like YouTube.
Wind's grabbing my chips.
You say they had 3 of them out here at one point.
Oh, I didn't know they had another one. Yeah, they have 3. Oh.
Yeah, her and I were just talking about they're starting to harvest and everything.
Trucks, tractors out on the road.
Nope. That's yours.
Yeah, it's not a very picnic friendly day. No.
Really, no.
That's yours.
What do you do? That's how I did it.
The cap to his water. Well, Gypsy's going to go back up to the Walmart and start handing out cards. And so get on down to the fairgrounds for meet and greet.
I asked him if he wanted to ride, but no, he walks.
Yeah, you can ask him.
Walk.
Yeah. You'd be surprised how much I put.
I said, you're gonna walk clear back out there?
It's only 2 miles.
I said it felt like 10. So will you stay tonight?
Sure. Yeah.
And then where are you headed for this?
Kearney. Looking for a place there.
Yeah, we're still looking or come out find one. I don't know yet. I haven't plugged in.
I don't know, Mama. Have we got a spot over there in Kearney yet?
I've seen RVs there like they do here at the fairgrounds, but
Oh,
that'd be a long ways to walk for.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be around, well, the street's pretty busy there, but it is. There's not much around there. Except that gas station on the corner. Yeah.
trying to get to the Buffalo County Fairground.
Then you'd have to walk clear back that way to go up where Walmart and all those are.
It's amazing the amount of people that we saw here even today. Lots of waving, lots of thumbs ups.
I think everybody wants it to happen, change to happen, but
They want someone else to fix it.
Yeah, exactly. They don't stand up to it.
And that's what happened with the convoy. Was they had thought that the truck drivers were going to fix the problems. Kind of like the Marine Corps, if you will, going in for the people. But what I'm saying to people,
So that's half of Loretta. I've seen them in a long time.
quit expecting somebody else to fix the problems that we all created by not doing something years ago. We're way overdue in fixing this problem. And I'm hoping that it's fixable. If we get the amount of people out needed to do this, we can fix it. If we can't get the people to step up and realize that they are part of the solution, every single American should be step up. Then we're going to lose this country. And we will be treated just like they are in China, Venezuela. At this point, you'd almost welcome living in Russia. A lot to be said about when they start screaming that Russia's bad, Russia is bad. I'm going to start looking the opposite way. Look at the Nord Stream pipeline. Back in February before the 23rd, when the supposed, I'm going to say it that way, Russian incursion into Ukraine occurred, back on, I believe, the 7th of February, Biden sat up there and said that if they did invade Ukraine, it would be the end of the Nord Stream pipelines. And then the Nord Stream pipelines get blown up. And
Almost like they're setting by. Did you see?
I hope.
I hope.
Oh, yeah, but
I think that's part of it.
that's what should happen.
as one who's a DOD expert, though, specialized equipment that you
Mhm.
need to blow that line.
Oh, come on. I can use a 1 pound lead weight and about a pound of TNT and put it on the end of a fishing line and just put it down there. Yeah, that's not going to happen.
No.
That's not going to happen.
I just think they had to say it because eventually it's going to come back. It'll be blamed on him.
It's blamed on him now.
Monkey Works.
Oh, yeah.
He was talking about the U.S. plane that was over it, or was the plane or something that was over it for.
Yeah. I'm going to have to eat them all before the wind takes them away.
For a while, and then it left, and then it blew up.
And you're talking about a spot that's kind of like out in the middle of nowhere, too. It would take you a deep recovery team in order to go down and fix it. So now you're talking.
They estimated there was more than a half a ton of TNT. I'm sorry. You're not going to get a half a ton of TNT in the public square.
Okay. So let's equate that to a C4 equation.
Well,
You're still talking about 200 pounds of C4, Semtex. Minimum 200 pounds of Semtex.
minimum.
And then you got no.
You've got all those layers of concrete, not to mention the pipe itself, and different alloys. You got to bust 4 or 5 feet of concrete.
Rebar reinforced concrete. Hold on, get that right.
Oh, the G's are on their way to Big Cabin, Oklahoma. Excuse me.
That's right, they were headed out today, weren't they?
Yeah.
What if I should get a hold of Mrs. G and Mrs. G? I got both their numbers.
Yeah. Well, ever since the breakup in Hagerstown, Mary hasn't taken my call.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They really haven't been too talkative about what happened, but
I know they had a lot of people blaming him for a lot of things too.
Oh yeah, I know that from their own chats and stuff.
Mhm.
They had a lot of people
It's all
attacking
nuts.
him.
It's all crazy. If only there were 20% of the people knowing what it is that was going on behind it when the cameras weren't facing that direction.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those of us that were there got to see a whole different side of people.
And I don't even know at this point if it'd do any good to even come out and
It doesn't.
tell everything.
No.
But the person that would have to do that would have to be Marcus.
Yeah,
Marcus-
I hate him with a passion right now, so.
Mm-hmm. That's why I say he would be the one that would have to do it. And, and even the other night, there were individuals in the chat for the doctors when I was up on the webinar.
Yeah.
that was saying, "Oh, well, I'm leaving because Gray Wilson here. You can't be trusted. He was part of TTC." What evidence do you have that anything occurred to Rob?
You and PWT 323.
Yeah.
And I haven't heard much. I haven't seen much of what's his name? The other guy.
Mud Pig?
No. Well, him and Blinky.
Blanky, yeah. Blinky's around.
He was on. He was on there for a while, but I haven't seen him lately.
Personal issues. He had to take some time down, and then I haven't heard nothing more because I haven't
Yeah.
talked to them yet. But they know I'm out here with you, so they
Yeah.
all know it now.
Yeah.
I jumped up on one of their chats one day. When they were having a panel. And
Yep.
I made every one of them look in the panel at the same time. And it was shortly after that they left the
Who was that on?
I think it was.
Yeah.
But
Well, GWT has a panel,
I haven't watched his for a while.
and
we don't try to do it. That's what I'm looking for.
What's that? The bug?
so yeah, I'm gonna have to start thinking about what I'm gonna do about this shoulder. Start working on trying to find. Huh?
Strengthening.
I'm not able to strengthen it because I've got the nerve pain every time I try to move it up.
Cash bag. I'm gonna go pack up some food for you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Here we go. Oh, reach. Shouldn't do that.
I know. That's why I was trying to reach towards you, but yeah. I'm gonna run Wolfie in my bag to the trailer real quick.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll be here. Can you do me a favor? How about you take this with you? If you wouldn't mind bringing me back my cap. Yeah.
Okay, get off the mic.
And the Pony Express bag. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
So, people, this has been what happens. These people get it. They understand it. They're putting out all they can to it. But we're censored. We know exactly what needs to be done. Exactly what needs to be done. And when it comes to it, at the end of the day, it requires people. Any level of success whatsoever requires the masses. So, how do we get the masses? How do we get the masses in check? So, I had a I have an injury to my left shoulder, and it's apparently it's it's a torn rotator cuff by all the descriptions that I'm seeing. So I can't really extend it out or go straight out like, opposite way. So I just favor it. But it is affecting my sleep. So why don't we talk about what we think is going to be happening? What we think is going to be happening. And many people, many experts are actually saying this as well. With the Ukraine joining NATO, and Article 5 of the NATO agreement is going to wrap up all the NATO partners and tie every single one of these partners into going to the Ukraine. And fighting Russia. Don't think for a minute that this isn't going to be something easy. Because even though it's under the NATO flag, there's a full-on declaration of war. Thank you, sir. This is big stuff. We've got them lying to us about the Ukraine. They're lying to us about the pandemic. They're lying to us about where the money goes. There's only one way for us to fix this problem. We have to rise up against them. Now, if we do this constitutionally and we remain peaceful, we have the Constitution on our side. Ooh, look at this.
How much room do you have in your refrigerator?
We make room.
This is just brisket. I was going to do another one of baked.
I'll make room.
Okay.
Yeah. Especially if we get ice. We get ice, we've got all kinds of room.
That's the only thing we need right now is ice.
Yeah, I might have some in there. Let me see what you brought over. Let me get you a thing of beans.
Okay. Yeah, because we can get some of the fridge on consumables that we can use right away, like the hamburger stuff tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I'll save this for another night. I'll hold it tomorrow night. And we still got tacos planned out there for like Wednesday. Sorry, planning meals. Our bad.
Don't be sorry. So what are we going to do? We can't seem to get enough people to get interested.
Oh, I have an idea. And it's non-violent. Let's just drop 13 EMPs and put everybody back into the pre-mobilization.
Yeah.
Maybe then we'll learn, right? Then it'll hit everybody's comfort bubble. Sorry, I don't mean to be outspoken like that. I apologize for it, but maybe that's what it's going to take to wake everybody up. Something drastic.
Yeah, well, you don't have to do that.
I know I don't have
We
to,
have
but
to.
you know what I'm saying.
I know, but
That's what it feels like.
it's yours.
Okay. I feel like we're in the last days of Rome.
We're in the days where if we don't make change quickly, well, let me let me give a little bit of gray wolf prophecy here, okay? I don't think they're going to allow the election to occur on November 8th.
I don't think so either. Steve.
Thank you, ma'am. They're not going to allow the election to occur on November 8th. They're going to push it out a minimum of 30 days, if not more. They're going to use the state of emergency as the actual reasoning behind it, because there's so many things that are happening. There's the Ukrainian deal with, the Ukraine is granted NATO to be a NATO partner, and that means that everybody that's in NATO all of a sudden has to look at Article 5 of the NATO agreement, which means they all have to jump in and help support their new NATO partner. Well, who are they supporting against? Russia. Russia is not going to take that hands down, period. They're going to turn around and they're going to say that's a declaration of war. Bombing the Nord Stream pipeline, doesn't matter who did it, it's an international act of war. And it's on. World War III is among us. And here these people are in the United States driving on down the road, living their everyday lives and not considering just how important tomorrow is for us. Tomorrow, after today, and each tomorrow that comes thereafter is borrowed. It's borrowed time. It's borrowed time for us as a country. We're in a constitutional crisis, and we are about to be into a constitutional destruction if we don't rear up right now, rise up, and let people know what it is that there's only a way to bring this to a peaceful end. There's lots of ways to bring it to an end, but only one way that truly is a peaceful way. And that's for every American to be heard. I mean, literally swamping the roads with people. We're seeing it happen in other countries. We see it happening, but they won't report it on the news. So no Americans really even know that it's happening in other countries.
In truth, we have seen it once in our own country, maybe not to that level, but we have seen that amount of mass people before. Now look at the Vietnam War, when they protested it.
But still, in all of history of the United States, 245 years, there's yet to be a rising of the people. There has not been. The revolution wasn't to rise against the government that was being created. It was against the tyranny of King George III. Okay? The Civil War was people against people, pitted that way by politics. Okay? It was the politicians themselves. We didn't have a Democrat and a Republican Party prior to Abraham Lincoln's time in office. Okay. So all of a sudden, when the two-party system started, that's when we started seeing extremism swinging on the left-hand side of things. We saw the declaration, if you will, of war against the Union from a Confederate point of view. We saw the southern states that seceded created their own constitution, which was just a picture of our Constitution from the Union. They just renamed it to the Confederate States of America. We saw Jefferson Davis as their president. We saw Robert E. Lee as his general. So we had two presidents on this continent at the same time. We had Jefferson Davis pitted against Abraham Lincoln. But they were all the Democrats. No matter what you do, what you say, you cannot get away from that fact. The fact of the matter is that the Democrats seized, they were the Confederacy.
I'm running this to beat
Okay.
because then I'm going to set myself up.
That's all right. I'm telling my story into the microphone. So.
I'm in.
I'm gonna ask for very dry hair.
Oh, hey, trust me, no, 100,
I
no.
want to see passionately.
As somebody who lives in the Pacific Northwest, and watch somebody take a Roman candle and burn down places that human beings have never been. No, I'm just kidding.
I appreciate that.
No,
That's
that's
great forever,
I
so.
make sure.
I gotta bring the
I
drinks
know
over
where
there.
they're
Your
dry areas.
at your trailer. I gotta drop
Yeah.
the drinks off at your trailer.
So this is the problem that we have. We need to get the people. Because like I said, never in history have we ever had a situation where the people had to rise up against the government. That situation is now. Okie doke. Say again? Yeah, I saw something to that effect. So we need to continue this fight. I need to continue this fight. I believe I'm on the right path. I believe I'm chosen for this. All 56 men, and I'm not comparing myself to them because they were a lot smarter than I am. They sat in that hot room, Independence Hall, Philadelphia, in 1787, and created the Constitution of the United States. They lost everything. And what I am sharing, what I am sharing with them is I'm losing everything to do this. And it's weighing heavily on my mind. But one thing stands firm. This is the hill I die on. The depressing part is that I can't find anybody that wants to fight with me. That's depressing. And I know they're out there, somewhere out here. There's two ladies right here. Three ladies, really. Dina, and actually their husbands, too. So, I'm pissed off. I love my fellow Americans. I love my country. But for the life of me, I can't figure out why they're not out here in masses with me. I don't know what else I can do. Got a small team of people. Don't have the money to go hire some fancy dancy PR firm to go out there and pull strings. A small group of patriots to support me, support this movement. And they get it. Then there are those that are in here watching that really have a lot of pettiness. And I support you, Grey Wolf, but I don't like your mods. What do my mods have to do with the price of tea in China? It's pettiness. If you don't like an individual, you're going to let your country rot. You're going to let your country go into World War III and say nothing about it. I'm in the heartland. I'm looking for people. Find a few people, but I'm sitting out here looking at this field of corn. I'll be honest with you. For every stalk of corn that's out there right now, it should be exactly what I see with people here. Look at a cornfield. I should be seeing that with people. Between my channels, I've got close to 15,000 subscribers. I'm lucky to see 60 on a given day. So I guess you're all telling me, they're all telling me to piss off. It's going to be what it is. Maybe that's true. Maybe it is going to be what it is, but at least I'm out here trying. At least I'm out here trying to bring change. I'm trying to let people know what it will take to end this peacefully. And I'm not seeing it. I'm sitting here alone. I know I'm not alone, but I should have a whole lot more in people. Special thanks to Miss Dot for walking with me today. Barb, Miss Barb, her sister, their husbands, and Dina and her husband. They get it. And a special thanks for them putting this together. I know it's disappointing to them. They expected to see a line of people here today. They've put the word out, but the people, they haven't shown up. And yeah, I know that people are out there. They're behind me. But it's frustrating not, virtually I could have 1 million people. I could have 2 million people. I could have 5 million people. But then the news media and the politicians, all they're doing is laughing. Because they don't see you. That's the truth of it. You want to make the change, you have to be seen. You got to be heard. I get it, Sue. But you know, I don't have any money either. But we have to be seen and we have to be heard. Thanks, Douglas. My mods do wonderful work. I wouldn't trade them for anything in the world. They're strict when they need to be. They're compassionate when they need to be. They're just that way all the time. This world has gone sick. You've got a resident sitting in the White House. Probably can't even spell his own name right now. And how dare we as people of this country allow that to happen? And not question it. Just because the news says it's not true doesn't mean it's not true.
Get a couple extra waters for you before I take off.
Okay, doke.
I just wanted to get a picture of it.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot to take one with Gypsy over there, darn it.
Oh, and he's already off and running. Here, hold on.
I'll leave my sunglasses on.
You got it?
Well, I don't know, do I?
Yep, there you go.
That's good. Ah.
Perfect.
Right.
Thank you, ladies.
So much. Let me give you a hug. It's so nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you.
You
Thank
guys
you
have
for
a
walking
great
with me.
interview.
Yeah.
Stay safe, okay?
Thanks, Mark.
Thank you for what you're doing.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you so much. And you're welcome. We will be around here.
Do you need to go to the bathroom and shower? Do you have it? Oh,
I think so.
it's 1548.
Okay, no.
Nina knows that she's around.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, ladies. So, you know the government's laughing at us, right? The media, the mainstream media alphabet soup, they're laughing at us. And Dot said something today. He said, even on the convoy, if they didn't have the streams, they would have never known what was happening. And these were two ladies that were on the bridge up here when the convoy was going past. And for those people who are giving and have been helping out, I'm not pointed at you when I make these comments. I make these comments because I know there are thousands. As I said earlier, that in my subscription base alone, I've got close to 13,000 across my streams, across my different accounts that I'm broadcasting on, between Cloud Hub, Rumble, and Facebook, YouTube, all my YouTube channels. And most of them, I think, turned off their notifications after the convoy. At any given moment during the convoy, I could go up and start out in the morning, have about 3,000, 4,000 people, simultaneous viewers for the day. If those 3,000 to 4,000 people were still here, we'd be seeing a lot more people showing up, doing things, doing something. It's people like this that are moving this forth, communicating with one another, communicating with friends, family. That's what they're doing. So I'm going to go ahead and play an intermission. I really want everybody to listen close. Share it. If you haven't shared this, share it, like it, subscribe, turn on your notifications. And then when you think you've shared it enough, think about it and share some more. Texas, why don't you play the intermission? Thank you.
There's a cry of freedom sweeping around the world today. And here we have it all, life and liberty. Still we give the dream away. No more can we afford to stand around, set inside our ways. Wake up in the USA. Wake up in the USA.
Story himself, and he's been right by our side from day one in this. He's seen the emotional roller coaster that this journey has been.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Senators, for hearing us today. My name is Ron Coleman. I'm from Reno, Nevada. I own a small trucking company, or at least I will until next week, maybe. Who knows how far that goes. Yeah. But my daughter said to me before I left, Dad, you can't afford to do this with everything that's come over the last 2 years. And I looked at her and I said, I can't afford not to do this. Yeah. This has been an emotional roller coaster that you cannot imagine, you can't even put words to. And in reality, it comes down to some things very much like this. This note wrapped around a cookie from a family. If I may, I'll read this. Dear trucker, I admire your courage and your determination in doing this. I will support you in prayer
for a victory over the sad oppression that is going on. Thank you for fighting for all of us. A mother of 3, God bless you. I have a box full of these letters. I have 4-year-old girls coming up, hugging me, and handing me crayon notes. We love you. Thank you for fighting for our future freedoms. In a crayon note. I tell them, I am just like the Pony Express of the days gone by. And I will collect your tears, I will collect your messages, I will collect your heart, and I will take it with me to Washington, D.C.
Help others when you can. Respect your fellow man. Can't you see the times are changing?
And I will deliver it. And that mission is partially complete for me personally. But I also tell them the truckers are the tip of the spear, and the body of the spear is the people. We are nothing without the people. So this isn't about the truckers.
When priorities are wrong, we've got to stand up strong and rearrange them.
We are awakening people all over this world. We are awakening, as Alan said, millions of people seeing their tears, hugs, to where I'm having to hold them from collapsing in sob. This is a movement that the people have brought forth that says our God-given rights have been trampled on from our Constitution. And he's right. Our Constitution and 56 very fine gentlemen sat in a room in Philadelphia and they pounded this out. They knew this day would come. This is why we have these writings. This is why we believe in these writings.
It's time that we wake up and see our freedom was never free. So wake up in the USA.
And moving forward, we want to make sure that every single American, and you're right, Senator Cruz, these people are coming and they're waking up.
Yep.
And when they awaken, they will not go back to sleep. And we're bringing them forward. And we were bringing them with us. And I say to them, call every single official that you can, every politician that you can, and let's start burning up these phone lines and letting them know, let Nancy Pelosi know that the power is in the people and we are coming.
Amen.
You know what you need to do. Don't give up, you gotta push on through.
First of all, God bless her for doing that. I can see you're compelled, and all of your stories here are compelling. What's going through my mind, I wish the press would have been here to see the entire thing. I think we should bring him in right now. I think we should,
So a chance for a little more
Oh, I'm
personal
sorry.
choice.
Sorry, hi. I drive a 1-ton truck, and apparently you cannot park it in downtown DC.
She's from your district.
I'm from West Texas,
Oh,
sir.
awesome. Where?
Out in Midland, I own a hotshot trucking company in the oil fields.
Fantastic.
So I came up here with, I'm keeping my guys working down there, and came up here and brought about 20 people from Texas from me.
Wonderful.
We tried to organize the state as best we could within 12 days. If you've never done grassroots, it's a wild ride.
Yeah.
I never thought I'd be here, to be honest. So I pretty much said, I can do oil field 24/7, or I could do this. It's real hard to do both.
I understand.
So this is just, everybody's here for the same reason, for our freedoms, for our children's freedoms, for the generations to come, their freedoms too.
Quit closing your eyes, pretending that you don't see.
And Texas is a wonderful state. I think it's harder for Texas because we stood up for our freedoms a lot sooner than a lot of other states. And I think it's just overpass of people. I think there's 15, a dozen overpasses that did not have people on it from Texas all the way to here.
And if you think you'll just spectate, it's too late. We all live here together, from sea to shining sea.
That we are not, we're the majority. We may be the silent. We're not silent anymore.
Yeah.
We are not silent anymore. And people, you make eye contact with them, they're just like, thank you. Thank you for standing up for us. Thank you for being here for us. Thank you for watching over our children. They just say thank you. They're so grateful. And that's what we're all here for. We're here to do that, to stand for everybody's freedoms. Whatever side of the table you stand on, it's for your freedom too, whether we agree or disagree. It's okay. That's what makes this country beautiful. And that's what we stand for under that Constitution with each other.
This convoy has really shown the heart and soul of the United States and what we truly are about. And I really implore your colleagues to come down, you and your colleagues, to all come down on both sides of the aisle and meet with these drivers. There's so many stories like it, to meet with these people down there. Remember, it's not just truckers, it's people
everything.
from all over America that are down there. They come from every jurisdiction. I know of 30, 40, 50 of your own constituents that are in trucks. They flew in from Hawaii.
Rented RVs.
It's hard to drive a truck from Hawaii.
Right.
Yeah, I tried.
I know you want to bring the press in to, because it's sometimes here. I want to just, we're to wrap it up. This really is a spiritual war, and we've awakened a lot of people across the country. We have a pandemic of unchecked power. That's what it is.
Yep.
And as soon as you put man's power above God's power, you know who wins. But we've got a pendulum that's swinging from woke to the Great Awakening, and there's nobody who's seen that more firsthand than the truckers who drove across the country to see this. And we don't have our freedoms. We're here because Americans will not have freedoms as long as emergency powers exist and continue to be abused. It's why we're here. We need our freedom back. We need accountability. We need investigations. We appreciate any help you can offer.
Absolutely.
Now there's a cry of freedom sweeping around the USA. No one can take the sunlight or the breeze. No one can turn our blue skies gray. Now everybody join together with me as I pray. Wake up in the USA. Wake up. In the USA. Wake up. You live in the USA.
All right, guys, there we are. So it's hard to keep a smile on my face. I'm gonna be honest with you all. It's very hard to keep a smile on my face because I know what's coming. And it's not pretty. Call your neighbors, call your friends, call everybody that you know that's angry with what's going on with this country and tell them to get on board. Tell them there's this guy walking across the United States, not every mile, but still walking, trying to get people together. I'll walk every mile if there's people behind me. But I need to go where the people are. Going across the flyover areas. Some people call it the forgotten lands of the United States. A lot of people have forgotten a lot of things, like the Pony Express. How important it was. How it connected people in just 10 days. People were more connected before technology. Now, bird in one hand or two in the bush. Bird in the one hand. I got to use this technology to try and get to people because I can't go to my local news and radio stations and get the word out. Certainly can't get it on as a national problem. No. They're just going to turn around and say, hey, this guy's a conspiracy freak. What's the new thing they're saying? There's a new terminology that's out. Now, it's not the birther thing. It's the it's an election denier. That's what it is. An election denier. Well, I guess I'll have to wear that like deplorable. Election denier. Because we know what happened. But we can't even talk about it. There you are. We can't even talk about what happened in November 2020 because they'll shut us off because you're an election denier. So people like me can't even use this channel to get that word out because of oppression, suppression, and just tactics that you would only believe would be happening in China. It's unbelievable. We need to get people to wake up. I saw a few folks today, they rolled their windows up before I could get to them because they didn't want to receive a card. Gypsy, is on his way back up to the Walmart. He's going to hand out cards. Tell him to check us out. Yeah. Can't even talk about it or they'll shut me down. Give me a strike. No more soup for you. Yeah. No more YouTube for you. This is the country we live in today. Is that what you want? Is that seriously what you want? You're going to let them continue this? Let's get people out here, folks. We have to. We have to get people out. reached. I shouldn't reach. Yeah. Kick the endorphins in. Man, move on. So I'm gonna head over to the Beechwood, see if anyone else shows up here today. That would be nice. That would be nice. Have some more people show up. Have some more people show up. That would be really nice. So we're here at the Dawson County Fairgrounds. Where are you? Where are you folks? Wow, that sounds kind of warm. Mm. It's warm. Need to get people. How do we get people? Gotta keep trying. There's got to be a way to get to the people, have the people coming out. Maybe it's more Facebook action. Maybe I got to spend some time copy and pasting links out to groups. I don't know. Hundreds of thousands of people, millions of people want to see us fix this country. Yeah, but I got nobody coming in. So, ooh, hi. Hi. Well, they cooked up brisket for us. They did. They walked with us. They set up a concession stand. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's Grey Wolf Walk for Freedom at protonmail.com. Oh, gotcha. All right. Ouch. Sorry. There's got to be somebody out there that knows a PR person. Thank you. Oh, it's a note from Dot and Brian. The Gray Wolf, Ron, Gypsy, and Mr. T. Thank you so much for all you are doing for our country to spread the word and wake people up. I have followed you since TPC started, and am still thankful for everything you all did and are doing. It makes me emotional and so proud. I don't understand how anyone can not be. I hope it helps. God bless you all. Much love and prayers. Brian and Dot. Well, thank you, Dot. Thank you, Brian. Yeah, I forgot to cover the keyboard. So somebody got up on the keyboard. Yep. So now she's laying down here snoring. So yeah, I'm struggling to figure out how to do this. I mean, if you all got ideas, send them on over. How do we get people out? How do we wake people up enough to want to start being seen and heard, like Dot and Barb and Whiskey Tango and Patty, Juniper, Texas Girl, Shotgun, Roadrunner, Mr. T, Gypsy, me? How? How do we do it? What do we have to do to keep this thing, ouch, sorry, get this party rolling down the road? Like I said, it's kind of affecting my sleep, both this and seeing the people show up. There's signs out at the door. Showed it to you out at the gate. People are so busy with their lives. That's all they want to think about anymore. Shame on them. One day is going to come. So be part of the movement to help save this country, please. Look me up. GrayWolfWalk.com. Share, like, subscribe, turn on your notifications. Share it to all social media. Go out to GrayWolfWalk.com to the news page and copy the press release and start emailing that to your local radio stations, to your local TV, to your newsprint stations. You can do that too. Start spreading the word. That's what we need to do. That's what we need to do. Because look, I'm very angry about this whole cancel culture. I'm angry about the laws that are being passed to allow children to make their own decisions and not even notify the parents. I'm angry about having these trans drag queens getting in front of our children and doing striptease dances and watching the children try to stuff dollar bills into their G-strings. Children, 8, 9-year-old children. It's sickening. They're sick. And you know who's almost sicker is the parents for letting it happen. We have to change it. The only way we can change it is to get involved. We're looking at World War III, sure enough. All the signs are there that they're trying to create it. Trust me, I do believe they're going to wind up pushing out the November election as a result. October surprise. So, we'll see what happens. But in the meantime, we need you guys to share this out, seriously. Donate where you can, graywolfwalk.com. Gray with an E. I've actually seen some people spell it with an A. That's not correct. Gray with an E. graywolfwalk.com. I'm going to go ahead and say goodnight from Lexington, Nebraska. Next stop is Kearney, Nebraska. Still looking for a venue there. So until then, love you guys. Push, push, push. Keep pushing. Hold the line. God bless you, and God bless the United States of America.
There's a cry for freedom sweeping around the world today. And here we have it all, life and liberty. Still we give the dream away. No more can we afford to stand around, set inside our ways. Wake up in the USA. Wake up in the USA. Help others when you can. Respect your fellow man. Can't you see the times are changing? When priorities are wrong, we've got to stand up strong and rearrange them. It's time that we wake up and see our freedom was never free. So wake up in the USA. gotta push on through. Quit closing your eyes, pretending that you don't see. And if you think you'll just spectate, it's too late. We all live here together, from sea to shining sea. Now there's a cry of freedom sweeping around the USA. No one can take the sunlight or the breeze. No one can turn our blue skies gray. Now everybody join together with me as I pray. Wake up in the USA. Wake up. In the USA.